Hi there. Hey, my name's Bob Warner from Lake Odessa, Michigan, and we like music. We like home style music. Every Sunday afternoon, we host Bob's Barn Jamborees in our barn here. You can hear some of the music in the background, and this is a community service. We believe in promoting American music and dance in Ionia, Kent, Eaton, and Berry counties, and for the glory of our Heavenly Father and the enjoyment of all our friends and neighbors. And we're located at 1417 Johnson Street, Lake Odessa, Michigan, and about the only time that we don't have any shows going on at 3 o'clock is on Mother's Day, and if Christmas is on Sunday, we probably won't have it there, but we have a jam most every Sunday from 4 to 7 after the hour show of the featured act. And if you want to email me at bobwarner40@gmail.com, you can. Telephone 616-374-8205. We love to have you out here and just have some fun and get off the couch. I missed that one. Why don't you put your hands together and give Mike, the banjo Mike a good round of applause. He's going to have kids working with him here a little bit.
That's what I like to hear, man. Thank you for coming out, seeing me, and hearing my old-time music. My goal is to keep the parlor banjo player alive. It was a tradition that was started in the 1800s, and I'm lucky enough to be doing it in front of you folks here at Bob's Barn today. I'm a history nerd, so you're going to hear a lot of history junk as we go through this. This first song is about an outlaw, and it's about a female outlaw. You don't hear a whole lot of those. This one's called Darlin' Corey. Wake up, darling Corey. What makes you sleep so sound? Those revenue officers are coming, gonna tear your steel house down. Well, the first time I saw darling Corey, she was sitting by the banks of the sea, with a 44 round her body and a fire ring on her. Pretty women have gone to my head. Wake up, darling Corey. What makes you sleep so sound? Those revenue officers are coming, gonna tear your steel house down. Wake up, darling Corey. What makes you sleep so sound? Those revenue officers are coming, gonna tear your steel house down. Darling Corey. Thank you, folks. So railroad building was a tough thing in this great land of ours. And the Irish were used to build the railroads. And thankfully for us, they were very good songwriters. glad I caught that. Banjos are a really finicky thing. This next one is a railroad song. Got kind of a low, mournful tune to it, as railroad songs probably should back in the day. This one's called Walking Boss. Walking boss, walking boss, walking boss. No, I don't belong with you. I belong to that steel driving crew. Asked that boss for a job. He said, son, what can you do? I can pump a jack, line a track. I can pick and shovel too. Work one day, and I'll lay in a shanty town. Walking boss. No, I don't belong with you. I belong to that steel driving crew. Walking boss. Thank you, folks. As I mentioned before, I'm a big fan of outlaw songs. I used to be a rough lot when I was younger. So I imagine back in the day I probably would have had this old banjo on a dusty road and traveled from town to town and robbed banks or something. Jesse James did. Finicky banjos. This next song is another outlaw song. This is a little newer though. This was written by Steve Earle, I want to say. This is Tom Ames' Prayer. It's a conversation with God while a guy's hunted down in a gunfight. And I really like the end of this because you don't really know what happens. It's kind of up to your imagination on whether or not God heard him that day or he just let him walk out into the street with 4 bullets left. This is called Tom Ames' Prayer. Gotcha this time. This time it's it. This is Tom Ames' Prayer. Knew Tom Ames would come to some bad end. With the sheriff's car and steal chickens and such by the time that he was 10. Till one day his dad took a $10 bill and tucked it in his hand. Said, I could tell him for trouble, son, and your mama wouldn't understand. So he took that money in his brother's old bay and left without a word of thanks. Well, into a crime some border town and took the robbing banks. Outside the lawyer, look around how fast the years came and went. Till he was trapped in an alley in Abilene with all the 4 shells spent. And he realized praying was the only thing that he hadn't ever tried. And he wasn't sure that he knew quite how, so he looked up to the sky. Said, you don't owe me nothing. As far as I know, Lord, I don't owe nothing to you. And I ain't asked for any miracles, Lord, just a little bit of luck would do. And you know I ain't ever prayed before, cause it always seemed to me that praying's the same as begging, Lord, and I don't want your charity. Right now, Lord, I'm back to the wall, can't help but recall I'll be damn near homie for stealing a horse down in Fort Smith, Arkansas. Judge Parker said guilty, and the gavel came down just like a cannon shot. And I went away quietly, but he ain't the final plot. Well, they sent the preacher and down to my cell. He said the Lord is your only hope, and he's the only friend that you're gonna have when you hit the end of Parker's road. Well, I guess he could have kept on preaching to Christmas, but he turned his back on me. Put a homemade blade to his golden throat, and that's definitely for the king. Yeah. Close call I've ever had, as I'm sure you already know. I've had some help from you, Lord, the devil himself made straight to touch and go. Yeah, but who the hell am I talking to? There ain't no one here but me. So he cocked his pistols, he spit the dirt, and he walked out in the street. He spit in the dirt and walked out in the street. We never do find out what happened to Tom Ames, but it's a pretty cool story. I really like that. I'm going to switch it up a little bit now. Assuming I don't destroy all my instruments while I try to do that. I recently had a lesson with, anybody know who Dan Gellert is in here? Banjo player Dan Gellert? Dan is a very unique individual in the old-time banjo playing world in that he kind of adds funk music into banjo. And I know that sounds really strange as I say it, but as soon as you hear Dan, you know it's Dan because there are all these crazy syncopated rhythms and everything. I really admire Dan's playing, and I went and had a lesson with him in Ohio, Dayton, a few months ago, I guess last October. And it really changed the way I play, so I'm going to do a little stuff in the styling of Dan Gellert here. This first one's an old-time tune called Say, Darling, Say. Hush, little darling, don't say a word. Papa's gonna buy you a mockingbird. Say, darling, say. If that mockingbird don't sing, Papa's gonna buy you a diamond ring. Say, darling, say. If that diamond ring turns brass, Papa's gonna buy you a looking glass. Say, darling, say. If that looking glass gets broke, Papa's gonna buy you a filthy gold. Say, darling, say. If that penny gold don't pull, Papa's gonna buy you a carton bowl. Say, darling, say. If that carton will break down, you'll still be the prettiest baby in town. Say, darling, say. trail. I get drunk and lay in the shade, say darling and say. Hush little darling, don't say a word. I was gonna buy you my bird, say darling, say. Thank you, folks. This banjo was built for me by luthier Jeff Menzies of Kingston, Jamaica. Jeff is a wonderful artist. If you get a chance, check out his website at menziesinstruments.com. He builds instruments in the primitive style, and they are amazing. They're not only, they're singing works of art, is the best way to put it, really. All right, we're going to go to Sugar Hill. This tune was based on, every town had a Sugar Hill. It was usually where the brothel and the saloons were. It was the rough part of town. This tune's called Sugar Hill. 10 cents to my pocket change, $2 to my bill. If I had $10 more, I'd climb up Sugar Hill. If you wanna get your eye knocked out, if you wanna get your fill, if you wanna get your head knocked off, go climb up Sugar Hill. Sugar top, then her stomach failed her. If you wanna get your eye knocked out, if you wanna get your fill, if you wanna get your head knocked off, go climb up Sugar Hill. If I had no horse to ride, well, I'd be bound walking up and down old Tony Gap just to hear my baby talking. If you wanna get your eye knocked out, if you wanna get your fill, if you wanna get your head knocked off, go climb up Sugar Hill. Get your eye knocked out, if you wanna get your fill, if you wanna get your head knocked off, go climb up Sugar Hill. Thank you, folks. Sugar Hill. So they say it's not a real old-time song if the girl you're singing about is still alive at the end. Murder ballads are a running theme in old-time music. There's actually a really cool book called Hear My Sad Story that follows the real truths behind these songs, and you get to see pictures of some of these people. It's really crazy to put faces with some of these murder ballads. Retune real quick. quick. This one is called Willow Garden, but is sometimes known as Rose Conley. Here it is, Willow Garden. I'll do an old Appalachian River song for you next. For those of you that aren't familiar with old-time banjo, there are about 40 different standard tunings for the thing. And that's half the fun of playing is figuring these tunings out, figuring tunings out in these different tunings. But it's really kind of a booger when you have to switch between the songs. I've got an extensive banjo collection, and I just tell the wife, I just need to keep up with all the tunings. I just need one per thing. So, at 40, I guess we can talk. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do this on this other banjo anyway. See, if I just had the banjo to put in the tuning and just keep by the side, I wouldn't have to do this. Alright, Appalachian River Song, Sandy Boys. I had sticks and stone, build my chimney high. Every time it rain or snow, put out all my fires. Oh Lord, Sandy boys, I say. Oh Lord, Sandy boys, leave me at the break of day. on. Wish I had no rain man to move my boat along. Oh Lord, save me boy, as I say. Oh Lord, save me boys, leaving at the break of day. Somebody stole my old dog, wish they'd bring him back. Run the old sow over the fence, little one through the cracks. Oh Lord, Sandy boys, as I say. Oh Lord, Sandy boys, leave at the break of day. Oh Lord, Sandy boys, as I say. Oh Lord, Sandy boys, leaving at the break of day. Oh Lord, Sandy boys, I say. Oh Lord, Sandy boys, leaving at the break of day. Yeah. Thank you, folks. Thank you. All right. I had something else written on my list, but I think Sid and I did one last year that clicked really well together. Want to do Mountain Dew? So when I first started picking up the banjo, I went to YouTube and typed in banjo, found what came up. And one of the first things I saw was a clip from old Hee Haw. Anybody remember Hee Haw? Yeah. And I had never really seen clawhammer before, and I saw Grandpa Jones up there just killing it. And I literally had no idea what he was doing or how he was doing it, so I just got into the research and kept researching. And because of Grandpa Jones, I'm here today, playing for you. I don't know if his banjo was this finicky though. Anyway, that song that I heard Grandpa Jones playing was Good Old Mountain Dew.
Yes.
Let's go have a train down the road from me, where we lay down a dollar or two. You walk around the bend when you come back again, good old Mountain Dew. Yeah, they call him that old Mountain Dew. Not too many out there refuse. And I'll shut my mug if you fill up my jug full of good old Mountain Dew. My Uncle Norton, he sawed off and short, measures about 4'2". Thinks he's a giant when you give him a pint of that good old Mountain Dew. Yeah, they call him that old Mountain Dew. Not too many out there refuse. And I'll shut my mug, fill up my jug for the good old Mountain Dew. I hold this Sue, she bought a new perfume. It had such a sweet smelling perfume. And to her surprise, when she got it analyzed, it was nothing but good old Mountain Dew. Yeah, they call me that old Mountain Dew. Not too many out there refuse. And I'll shut my mug if you fill up my jug for the good old Mountain Dew. Just how we felt when that liquor law went through. Said if your liquor's red, it'll swell up your head. Better stick to your good old Mountain Dew. Yeah, they call it that good old Mountain Dew. Not too many out there refuse. And I'll shut my mug if you fill up my jug full of good old Mountain Dew. Preacher come by with his head hoisted high, said that his wife had the flu. mug if you fill up my jug full of good old Mountain Dew. My cousin Ben's got a skillet on the hill, and poured him out a gallon or two. The buzzards in the sky get so drunk they can't fly from smelling that good old Mountain Dew. Yeah, they call me that good old Mountain Dew. Not too many out there refuse. And I'll shut my mug if you fill up my jug full of good old Mountain Dew. Let's hear it for Sid up here playing guitar with me. I'm usually all by my lonesome, so it's nice to have somebody around. Let's switch back to this fretless. I'm going to do an old Civil War song. I'm a big history nerd, and one of my favorite things about this old-time music is being able to share it with you guys here today when it was written, some of this stuff, over 200 years ago. This next tune I'm going to do was written by a Civil War soldier who was flooded out of his home. Oh, wait. And here I am all these years later at Bob's Barn singing it for you folks, and I just think that's pretty cool. There's just something about that, the way this stuff survives time. This tune's called Waterbound. I went out late one night, moon and the stars were shining bright. Storm come up and the trees come down. Tell you both, water bound on a stranger's shore. River rising to my door. Carry my home to the field below. I'm water bound, nowhere to go. Carve my name on an old barn wall. No one would know I was there at all. The stables dry on a winter's night. If you turn your head, you can see Bud Light. Black cat crawling on an old boxcar. Rusty door and a falling star. Ain't got it down to my ration sack. I'm water bound and I can't get back. Since I'm gone and I won't be back. If you don't believe me, count my tracks. The river's long and the river's wide. I'll meet you boys on the other side. So say my name and don't forget. Water still ain't got me yet. Ain't got nothing and I'm bound to roam. Water bound and I can't get home. Thank you, folks. So this next one is something that is pretty easy to do when you got a banjo in your hands. It's called Don't Get Trouble in Your Mind. a pretty girl, you know I call her mine. Don't you get trouble in your mind, Lord. Don't you get trouble in your mind. Don't you get trouble in your mind, Lord. Don't you get trouble in your mind. If you see that gal of mine, you make sure that you tell her. If she don't like my rowdy ways, she better get another fella. Don't you get trouble in your mind, Lord. Don't you get trouble in your mind. Don't you get trouble in your mind, Lord. Don't you get trouble in your mind. Daylight is breaking, it's breaking in my soul. When I get a drink in me, it's let the good times roll. Don't you get trouble in your mind, Lord. Don't you get trouble in your mind. Don't you get trouble in your mind, Lord. Don't you get trouble in your mind. Daylight is breaking, it's breaking in my soul. When I get a drink in me, it's let the good times roll. Don't you get trouble in your mind, Lord. Don't you get trouble in your mind. Don't you get trouble in your mind, Lord. Don't you get trouble in your mind. Everything that gal said, it has come to pass. Drinking and gambling gonna be my very last. Don't you get trouble in your mind, Lord. Don't you get trouble in your mind. Don't you get trouble in your mind, Lord. Don't you get trouble in your mind. Different versions of this tune, and this was one of the first ones I learned. I learned this from a busker in Asheville, North Carolina. This one's called Poor Eliza Jane. In Baltimore. Next time you see Liza, you never can be sure. Poor Liza Jane. Poor Liza, she died on the train. Liza met a preacher took her home. Before he knew a him, she dropped the man and gone. Poor Liza, sing poor old Liza Jane. Poor old Liza, she died on the train. Liza, all night long. Liza is the prettiest thing from here to Hong Kong. Poor old Liza, sing poor old Liza Jane. Poor old Liza, she died on the train. Poor old Liza, sing poor old Liza Jane. Poor old Liza, she died on the train. Poor old Liza Jane. Poor old Liza, she died on the train. Thank you, folks. of staple. I first heard Doc Watson do it, but there are a ton of versions of this out there too. This one's called The Train. I love train songs too. This is the train that carried my girl from town. Yeah, I love hearing Doc do that one. Again, as soon as I get my finicky banjo. There it is. Bring her back. She got her hand in my money sack. Hey, that train that carried my girl to town. Hey, 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 hey. There's rations on the table, coffee's getting cold. Some dirty rascal stole my jelly roll. I wish to the Lord that the train would wreck, kill the engineer, break the fireman's neck. Hey, that train that carried my girl to town. Hey, 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 hey. Ashes to ashes and dust to dust. Show me a woman that a man can trust. Hey, that train that carried my girl to town. Hey, 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 hey. You get the gist. It's a fun song to play. At the risk of not sounding as fun as the last song, the next song I'm going to do is a slow, sad song about a horse. So, might not be as peppy as the last one, but I love these old cowboy tunes too, and they don't actually come up a whole lot in old-time music. But this is one that kind of makes the rounds in old time. This one's called Goodbye, Old Thing. Again, finicky banjos. Actually, you know what? I changed my mind. I'm going to do an instrumental. I didn't plan on doing any of those, but I come from a classical background, so I really have a lot of fun doing these like old fiddle tunes along with these folk songs. This is one a lot of you folks probably know. This is called Arkansas Traveler. was kind of a regional tune, and wherever you go, it's different lyrics. They always kind of base it on towns around their hometown, where they're performing at for the dances or what have you. So this one I'm going to do too, I learned from a Tennessee player, so it's going to be a Tennessee version of this. This one's called Sourwood Mountain. Chickens grown on Sourwood Mountain, hey ho, do-da-day. So many pretty gals you can't count, hey ho, do-da-day. I got a gal, head of the holler, hey ho, do-da-day. She won't come and I won't call her, hey ho, do-da-day. Chickens grown on Sourwood Mountain, hey ho, do-da-day. So many pretty gals you can't count, hey ho, do-da-day. I got a gal lives in Fletcher, hey ho, do-da-day. She won't come and I won't fetch her, hey ho, do-da-day. Chickens grown on Sourwood Mountain, hey ho, do-da-day. So many pretty gals you can't count, hey ho, do-da-day. I got a gal lives in Doubles, hey ho, do-da-day. Lord, she caused me lots of troubles, hey ho, do-da-day. Chickens grown on Sourwood Mountain, hey ho, do-da-day. So many pretty gals you can't count, hey ho, do-da-day. I got a gal lives in Beaver, hey ho, do-da-day. She won't go and I can't leave her, hey ho, do-da-day. Chickens grown on Sourwood Mountain, hey ho, do-da-day. So many pretty gals you can't count, hey ho, do-da-day. Thank you, folks. Looks like I have time for two more. I'm going to give you two more. This one's about a bird. It's called Little Birdie. All right, here we go. Little Birdie. Little birdie, what makes you fly so high? It's because I am a true little bird, and I do not fear to die. Little birdie, what makes your head so red? It's a wonder I've been through. It's a wonder I ain't dead. Little birdie, what makes your wings so blue? It's because I've been Again, finicky banjo. So, oh, give me like 10 minutes and you'll get your last song. There needs to be some sort of invention, and somebody's out there with the idea that will stabilize these things a little better. So, my uncle built himself a little piece of copper that brews up some pretty interesting stuff. And if you know what I'm talking about, you'll know I'm talking about rye whiskey. This is the tune, rye whiskey. Because this is where I put the hammer down. Rye whiskey, rye whiskey, rye whiskey, I cry. Why don't get rye whiskey? I surely will die. Drink when I'm thirsty, drink when I'm dry. Get to feeling much better, gonna sprout wings and fly. Jack Diamonds, I know you from old. You rob my apple pockets of silver and gold. Everything I do, I put it all in writing, I put it all on discs, and hopefully someday when my kids are old enough, they can look at their grandchildren and be like, this was your great-grandfather. And hopefully one of those little ones has a banjo in his hands, and maybe the other one have a little fiddle or something.
Hey, you folks want an encore?
Encore? Let me think here, let me think.
Do the sad horse song.
Yeah.
Sad horse song?
Okay.
All right. Sad horse song. Not gonna be as fun as rye whiskey. I'll tell you that. Actually, you know what? Let me switch banjos real quick too. I do this in a lower key. I keep one of these tuned a little bit lower because it suits my voice a lot better. I've got an old long neck like Pete Seeger used to have, and he had it for that exact reason. But man, it gets so tiring playing way out here. I'm like 6'3", and my shoulder just burns like after a song. I don't know how Pete did that. All right. So it's not going to be as fun as rye whiskey. You've got your warning. So if you leave here with a tear in your eye, not my fault, right? This is a slow, sad song about a horse. This is called Goodbye, Old Pain. Laying out our blankets on the green grassy ground, with the horses and cattle all grazing around. Goodbye, old pain, leaving Cheyenne. Goodbye, old pain, I'm leaving Cheyenne. Old pain's a good home, she paces when she can. Goodbye, old pain, I'm leaving Cheyenne. Middle of the ocean there grows a green tree, and I'll never prove false to one that loves me. Goodbye, old pain, leaving Cheyenne. Goodbye, old pain, I'm leaving Cheyenne. Old pain's a good pony, she paces when she can. Goodbye, old pain, I'm leaving Cheyenne. Goodbye, my fair ladies, I'm leaving Cheyenne. Farewell, my little darling, my pony won't stand. Goodbye, old pain, leaving Cheyenne. Goodbye, old pain, I'm leaving Cheyenne. Old pain's a good pony, she paces when she can. Goodbye, old pain, I'm leaving Cheyenne. Thank you, folks. Thank you for coming to Bob's Bar. I look forward to jamming with you guys. Thank you kindly, sir.
Hey, give this guy another hand.
Thank you, folks. Thank you.